One of my agents had told me that this movie was happening. We couldn't have the script, so we only had like sides. And I read the sides and I was like, this is awesome. So I was already excited by that. So I put myself on tape. I remember, I think I was in Chicago shooting something else. And in the middle of shooting that, I went and put myself on tape, sent it off. Then I ended up coming in and having this wonderful workshop with Drew and Carmen, the casting director. And I just remember leaving the casting room thinking, this, I don't know, whoever gets to do this is going to have a really great time. It felt just so lovely in the room, and they were really wonderful and helpful, and it was so creative, and I just was like, it feels like this is going to be a special thing to be a part of. She is a singer who has been through a lot, and I think she's got to a point where she needs change. She needs to be out by herself. She needs to do something that makes her feel confident. And she once had a love for music, which I think has started to wane a little bit at this point in the movie. And being away from all the things that she's had to experience when it comes to the producers she's working with, the group that she was working with, this gives her a bit of escape. So she's moved on to try and be out by herself. I think a little bit to find out who she is again on her own, to find the love of music that she had. She meets all of these very strange characters along the way in this hotel, and has to sort of bear witness to everything, I guess. He's really, truly amazing, just a good person. And I always looked forward to getting on set to be with him and giving him a big hug and like getting ready to just share space with him, because he's so generous that there is this wonderful energy in the room when you get to sit and do a scene with him. You can do it a million different ways and still it always feels real and true, which is wonderful. One of the things I really loved about doing this was that I had the chance to sing in real time. So every time you see me sing in a room or wherever, it's happening in that room. I'm singing for real. There's no pre-record. And there are challenges that you come up against. You know, you get to time 15 and you've sung it 15 times through and you do get tired, but then you figure out a way to not let go of the quality of the sound that you're trying to make. And I was really adamant that I would do that. I wanted, if we had to do 20 takes, I wanted to do the 20 takes, you know, if we could. And we did that for everything. All of the pieces that you hear me sing live in the room, there and then. I think it's a combination of many different things. It's like I said to Drew, it feels like an alternative type of musical because there's so much music in it. But then in the same breath, it's like it's a drama, and then there is the gore in it as well. But it's just a combination of things, and sometimes I'm like I'm sometimes find myself at a loss for words to describe as exactly what it is, because I feel like it encompasses so many different things really well that I kind of just end up going, you just have to see it. You just have to see it, because it could be horror, or it could be drama, or it could be, a mystery. It's many different things, but many different very good things. When Darlene steps in, she tends to walk in on the California side, which is sort of savory and nice and sweet, and it's good. And usually it's actually akin to the color I'm wearing. It's actually yellow and orange, strangely enough. That side she matches that side. So I think that's where the innocence is. That's where the good is. In the interchange, whenever we step over into Nevada, that's when you're sort of like, that's when you know things are going to go wrong. For whoever's just stepped over into Nevada. That's what tends to happen.
Hey, Vale here with some cool movie facts on the efforts some actors go to create the characters they play. For the role of Roger Kint, Kevin Spacey glued his fingers together in the film The Usual Suspects to give his left hand the feeling of paralysis. To prepare for his role in the film The Mask of Zorro, Antonio Banderas practiced with the Olympic fencing team in Spain for 4 months. Natalie Portman, for the role as Nina Sayers in Black Swan, trained with former New York City ballet dancer Mary Helen Bowers for up to 8 hours a day, 6 days a week for over a year ahead of shooting the film. Adrian Brody, for his role in The Pianist, gave up his apartment, sold his car and moved to Europe with only 2 bags, so he could get familiar with his character's discomfort. He also went on a crash diet and lost 30 pounds in 6 weeks, weighing 130 pounds at his lightest during shooting. Whoa. Okay, so if you want to watch more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you receive the videos the moment they are online. Bye bye!